Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, this might be a touchdown, and it will be. Alabama scores with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Anytime you get compared to Alvin Kamara, good things are probably coming your way. What's up, everybody? My name's Ken Swanson. This is my guy, Sean Barber, about to break down Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama. This is brought to you by Miller Lite Barber. You know, Bijan Robinson is probably going to be the first running back taken. Jahmyr Gibbs has a very diverse skill set that could intrigue a lot of teams, though, in the NFL.
I think the majority of teams in the NFL are now leaning toward the passing game. And this young man is a weapon out the backfield on third down. He's a matchup nightmare with linebackers, safeties, and even some corners. I could see him actually lining up a wide receiver in some sets. I think this young man is going to come off the ball early, come off the board early in the second round. He did his thing at Georgia Tech, moved on to Alabama, and then hit the lights, man. This guy, he shines the brightest in big moments. I'm looking forward to seeing what Mr. Gibbs can do when he gets to the NFL.
Yeah, he's an electric, dynamic player. I like what you said about his ability in the passing game. I think he can jump in and play some slot receiver a little bit for you, too. Let's take a look.
Nice young looking crossing route. And here's Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. Best receiver on the team by numbers, and the running back still on his feet. And he will truck all the way inside the 10, down to the 7, 26-yard gain.
Jahmyr Gibbs, man, just a dynamic player in the open space, and Bama did a good job of getting him out there.
Yes, I see flashes of Reggie Bush. Like we talked about, I see flashes of Alvin Kamara. Definitely has breakaway speed. The reason you don't see just 3 years of film on this guy is because he started out at Georgia Tech and then transferred to Alabama. But he did to Alabama in the SEC the same thing he did to the defenses he did in the ACC with Georgia Tech. He's a tremendous offensive weapon, and he has great balance, great elusiveness, top-end speed. This young man is going to be a treasure for some offensive coordinator to use coming out of his backfield.
You know, we talk about the devaluation of the running back position. Obviously, it's not as valuable to NFL teams as it was 10 years ago even. But one of the things that teams really like to hang their hat on with the running back spot is your ability to catch the ball. And Jahmyr Gibbs not only has exceptional athletic traits, he's one of the fastest backs in the entire class. He's electric in open space, like those quick feet can make people miss. But it's the ability as a pass catcher. That's what's going to help raise his floor and raise his opinion from NFL teams. He's got a full route tree out of the backfield, and he's got the athletic chops to match it. And that's something that you don't necessarily see often from backs these days. It wouldn't, like, I think Bijan Robinson is the best back in this class. He's the guy I'm betting on it. But if you told me that Jahmyr Gibbs has the best career when it's all said and done, just because of his ability and his unique traits as a pass catcher, I'm not going to be surprised at all.
Yeah, Gibbs is going to be one of those running backs who gets better in year 2, year 3, as he gets his body more acclimated to a pro-style offense, a pro-style body. He's dominating the college level, like I said, more of a Reggie Bush. The more I see him on film now, I'm thinking more even like a Travis Etienne. The way Jacksonville uses.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. And we could see this guy really flourish in that style of offense.
Yeah. I don't know if he's like, we're watching him run some of these runs inside, and I don't think he's a down in, down out grinding type of running back. Like, he's definitely looking to try to find some big plays. I think there's some inconsistencies, honestly, when you're watching him between the tackles, because he is big play hunting. But at the same time, he's got the ability in space to make a lot of people miss. And sometimes those home runs will hit a little bit more for a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs. I do like that Travis Etienne comp that you kind of gave there just a second ago. I think that is, kind of a role, operating with a lot of runs outside the tackle. Like, if you're running a wide zone offense, like, he can make some sense out there. And if you're wanting to try to get the back involved in the passing game, I think this is a cheat code for the running back position.
Oh, definitely. Defenses are going to be having nightmares trying to find ways to get themselves out of a matchup with their linebacker or safety against this young man. He's going to be a nightmare matchup. The one thing defensively you can try to do is test his pass protection. Try to see if he's in the backfield, if he's a willing protector of the pass. So you're going to be bringing blitzes, bringing pressures off the edge, trying to make him pick up somebody and see is he willing to sink his hips and stop a blitzer.
Yeah, the strength, contact balance, and ability to pass protect. Those are the, some of the big questions for him. He's not the most physical player. He's not going to be the one that's inviting contact and trying to deliver big blows. He's trying to make people miss. He's trying not to get hit. And I'm not saying he's avoiding contact, but he doesn't want it. He'd rather just go make space, make some plays in space and continue to run faster than most everybody on the field. But yeah, if you can hold up a little bit in pass protection, that's going to help, elongate or strengthen his position on the field and to get more opportunities down in, down out.
If he was a boxer, we wouldn't be calling him Marvis Hagler. We'd be calling him Sugar Ray Leonard. He's more about this peppering you to death with little jabs. He's going to win the fight every time because he's out-hit you by 100 hits. And he's been elusive to make sure you never really get a good hit on him. It's going to be very hard to defend this young man, and somebody's going to get a magical back whenever the run on running backs end up happening, which is usually the top of round 2. Everybody gets running back greedy right at the beginning of day 2. So somebody at the top of that day 2 draft pick is going to get a tremendous pick with this young man.
Barber, you gave the comp of Reggie Bush earlier. That's the comp we have in the KCSN draft guide. It's Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back out of Alabama.